The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. For those who don't know, Jay's got a petty side to him. Definitely will get you back. I don't know if you remember this, but it's one of my highest grossing videos, over 500,000 views, I believe. In the fall, I did a video on how Jay-Z reportedly thought Kanye was ludicrous for going on stage and dissing him. For those who don't remember, toward the end of Life of Pablo tour, Kanye went on this huge rant, dissing Jay, dissing Bae, talking about if he's so crazy, Jay, come see the kids, don't just ask him by phone, this and that. And it almost felt like Kanye tried to make it seem like Jay and Bae were the ones who got too famous on him to spend time with them, to visit him and Kim Kardashian. And Jay finally responds to that on Kill Jay-Z. He responds to it every which way. Let's read some of the lyrics. You walking around like you invincible. You dropped out of school. You lost your principal. By the way, those are bars. I know people backstab you. I felt bad too. But this fuck everybody attitude ain't natural. But you ain't a saint. This ain't kumbaya. But you got hurt because you did kumbaya. You gave him 20 million without blinking. He gave you 20 minutes on stage. Fuck was he thinking? Fuck's wrong with everybody is what you saying. But if everybody's crazy, you're the one that's insane. Like, not crazy, actually insane. Y'all get what I'm trying to say here. Crazy how life works. You got a knot in your chest. Imagine how a knife hurts. You stabbed over some records. Your excuse was he was talking too reckless. Listen, man, I'll be honest with you. There's so many shots at Kanye. It's ridiculous. All right. First and foremost, he says you're walking around like you're invincible. Kanye does. I think every celebrity looks at Kanye in a different way nowadays. And I think it's this Kardashian relationship that's rubbing people the wrong way with Kanye. I just think the Kardashians have such a bad aura around them, such a bad energy. And at the forefront of that is Kim. I mean, people seen the Kim sex tape. People know about Kim and her escapades. It's Kim. And Kanye brags on her, and that's his wife, as he should. But what the Kardashians represent, taking our black men, some people believe in their heart of hearts that Kanye was the meaning of the Get Out movie. Like, that shit was pretty much based on the Kardashian lifestyle. And that's why Hope's saying you walking around like you invincible. He's like, I know people backstabbed you. I got that too. I'm Jay-Z. But this fuck everybody attitude, and that ain't natural. That's Jay talking about how Kanye's on stage talking about him and talking about everybody and how ain't nobody fucking with him and ain't nobody giving him money, when Kanye's begging for more millions of dollars for investment when he's already so many millions up, when there are people who are actually struggling, who are actually poor. And you got the nerves to be sitting around begging for money and saying fuck everybody that don't want to fuck with you. But this ain't a saint. By the way, I think Kanye's kid is named Saint West or something like that. This ain't kumbaya. But you got hurt because you did kumbaya. You gave Kanye a chance. You gave him money. He said he gave him 20 million without even thinking about it twice. You're the one that put Kanye on. And to see, this is Jay's creation. You got to understand that from a musical standpoint. Jay's Kanye's father in this. He brought him to the table. So in a way, it's Jay talking, because the record is Kill Jay-Z, right? He's talking to himself in the record. In a way, Jay's got to think like, I have to be responsible for the good and the bad of Kanye. Not just the good. The dude is one of the most talented artists we've seen ever. Ever. But the bad to that is we see one of our biggest black figures turn their back on black people. And I think that's what Jay's fighting with and battling with. He's like, fuck's wrong with everybody is what you're saying. But if everybody's crazy, you're the one that's insane. You're the one that ain't went off the deep end yet. Like, fuck wrong with everybody. Losing their morals. Losing what got them here. And I want to go ahead and take this Kanye thing one step further. I look at J. Cole and Jay-Z. By the way, I'll probably be in Philly for Made in America. Salute to them too. They'll be headlining it. I look at J. Cole and Jay-Z as down-to-earth people who are very successful and put struggle in their music. In the last few months, we've seen J. Cole and Jay-Z. J. Cole younger than Kanye and Jay older than Kanye. Both in similar ways talk to Kanye, not trying to diss him. Jay was a little harder than Cole was. Not trying to diss him from the standpoint of we don't fuck with you. But it's more like a talking to. Like that father-son talking to when the son really fucked up. It's like a nigga. What have you become? What did you let fame do to you type thing? And you've seen it twice from two of the biggest artists ever. J. Cole's in that conversation in that top 15 biggest artists ever, in my opinion. You've seen it twice now. Where people are not, and I think Kendrick might have took a shot at Kanye as well. When rappers are talking about people who lost themselves in verses, the symbol for that is Kanye. He's lost himself in every fashion. I look at Kanye and Michael Jordan as two people who really went off the deep end. And Kanye is a musician, so we see his more often. Michael Jordan's more of a hidden personality. The black community bought into Kanye West. It was more than just the shoes, the Yeezys. Before then, we bought into his story. You see Chance the Rapper getting the fame and accolades and humanitarian of the awards. Well, Chance is the young Kanye. So for all my young fans out there that don't know a lot about Kanye and can't put it back in that era where Kanye was making that great, incredible music from a black person's standpoint, think about Chance. Chance has kind of furthered it, don't get me wrong, but Kanye used to speak for the people like that. And now Kanye only speaks for himself in corporate America. I understand, get your money. But I think it's the tease that got black people all over the world with Kanye. You teased us as somebody who was just this woke person. When you said George Bush doesn't like black people, that was as powerful as a statement as we needed after Hurricane Katrina. Like Wayne went out and made verses and sky's the limit type verses. And that was power in itself too. But I don't know if there was anything more powerful than you saying George Bush doesn't like black people. And his comments about gay people when gay people were really struggling for rights or really struggling to feel like they got a place in society. And Kanye came out and was like, why are we so gay conscious now? These are things Kanye stood for. These are parts of his legacy, the music, like Jesus Walks. And when it all falls down, like these are classic records. Can't tell me nothing. Like you can go on and on with this about these empowering records that Kanye, the Gold Digger record. Oh my goodness, do you understand how many people related to that Gold Digger record? And the fact that we're here and guys like Jay-Z and J. Cole in the last calendar year have called you out for your ways, your who you decided, and it does have something to do with that Kardashian. I'm telling you, that's just a very funky, very negative connotation that comes with the Kardashians, specifically Kim Kardashian. They're always looking for headlines and they don't have any talent. And the irony is Kanye is one of the most talented brothers I've seen, but his wife, as least a talented individual with the money that she's made as we've ever seen as well. So I think Kanye tried to get off at Jay-Z a couple months ago on the Life of Pablo tour about how you've lost the world. And this Jay-Z responding to Kanye like, nigga, I've lost my sense of reality? Nigga, what are you doing? You've lost every sense of reality. 1 minute you like TMZ, the next minute you hate TMZ. You're saying I love TMZ. And this is, I think the Beyonce stuff is the most powerful thing on the album thus far. But what hip hop is going to remember, that Jay-Z pretty much, this is a father saying, I love you, but I can no longer fuck with you. And that's what I take away from Jay-Z's response to Kanye West. But you're entitled to your opinion, and of course I would love to hear it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. I don't take anything for granted, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love and support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview, video, or by phone, If you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com. Again, that's booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com.